Hello everybody and welcome back to EU4 Rome Rises with Omniskios here. So at the end of the last episode we just pieced out the war with here, and we are starting to get a grip on what we're doing. We're integrating Brittany, and right at the end of the video, right after I ended the video, this revolt happened. The Lollard heretics. Luckily it's in the woods and it's on a fort, but Desmond doesn't have an army. I don't know what they would do upon completion. I imagine they would probably try to convert Desmond to Lollardism, if that's even possible. I've never seen a Lollard. Lollard? Am I saying that right? I've never seen a Lollard religion before in EU4. I've seen it in CK2 once or twice, but never in EU4, so that would be very interesting. We are going to continue to just dump our influence, our papal influence into here, so we have the highest chance that we can of becoming the Curia controller, because that is our mission. And it's just very nice being the Curia controller. Basically anyone who has a negative opinion of the papal state, who is Catholic, I could definitely excommunicate. Most people are positive opinion, besides me, and also Savoy, which would be nice. If I could excommunicate Savoy around 1490, I mean that would be just perfect. I could just basically eat all of Savoy, well, without having to worry about anything, you know? They are at war with Switzerland right now, and they are losing. I don't want Switzerland to get back any more land. I want them to stay out of this, because they stay in the Empire, and I'm pretty sure Savoy doesn't. So that means I would have to, you know... I mean, they can take this land, I suppose, but I want it because this is a part of a state, so I want Savoy at least. I'm not sure if it's... and it is in the Genoa trade node, which is a node that I am collecting from. Yeah, I earn 1.58 ducats here. And I would earn a lot more if I had more control. Does this not have, like, upgrades on it? Does it not have the right... it has no buildings. I should definitely build a marketplace here. I don't know what I'm doing. That would definitely boost my trade income a bit. Actually having a marketplace on the actual trade node. Oh, we have our troops here, so let's just ferry these guys over to here. Automatic transport. We do have 4 transport ships now, which is good. I'm just going to transport all of them up there. We are actually getting positive manpower now, which is nice. We can start building back up to our force limit. We're going to lose a lot in this transaction between me and the Lollard heretics, but you know, nothing too bad, hopefully. And now they don't really have much unrest. They have a little bit, but not much. You know, they've seemed to have been able to buy down their war exhaustion, which is good. We're losing a bunch of troops timers, which is also good. I think one thing I also want to do is fabricate on the papal state, because I saw somehow I might be able to get to war with them. Oh, it was by fighting Burgundy, which I don't think I have any claims on Burgundy right now. But it would be the time to fight Burgundy, because they are losing a war to Liège somehow. And I think it's because Brandenburg is actually in the war. No? Was Brandenburg in the war? Okay, they were in the war. They must have pieced out for something. So they actually are going to win this pretty heavy-handedly. I hope I get all my troops over here, because they're about to win that siege. think we just go in right now, because I really don't want them to lose that siege. 1st of October, and they're going to finish this in around 5 days. So, or no, much longer than 5 days, so it should be fine. We're going to win this. It's just going to be more costly towards our troops than it would have been if we would have been able to get a full combat width. And it looks like Desmond was there? Oh, I guess they did that thing where you can bring your troops out. So let's actually send our guys back here. Let's cancel this. We don't want to send our troops out yet. I mean, we'd like to eventually have our troops this way so we can declare war on England. But I don't think we want that yet. Let's see, who's that? Who's Savoy allied to? They are actually allied to England. So we could attack England, co-belligerent Savoy, and then we would be able to fight England, Savoy, and Portugal, and take a bunch of land from Savoy, and also take a bunch of land from England in the process. Give some to Desmond, our little Irish vassal. And it should be right as rain. Okay, we are getting a good amount of manpower back, and I think immediately I'm going to start building up my troops again so that we get to combat with. And we have finished our cores. Let's see. How's the unrest here? It's pretty high. We do want to make this into a state, I believe. Well, actually, it's only 23. Is it a trade node at all? No, it's not. I don't actually think we want this in as a state, because I think we're going to run out of states fairly soon. I will accept a royal marriage offer from Catalonia. That's just a given, you know. It's just something that's necessary. But oh yeah, sorry, I was going to look in my stability and expansion. See, we can only have 12 states total right now, and I know we're going to be able to get more in the future. And this is the only non-state area we have, but I don't want to spend the administrative power to make it into a full state, because it's just not really necessary. I actually would like to lower autonomy, not only for the autonomy to be lowered, but for the I guess we can't get absolutism yet because we're not in the age of absolutism. So that's going to be way in the future. But so yeah, I guess we don't have to worry about it at all. Let's see our army composition right now. We have 30 infantry and 8 cav. I think we lost a lot of infantry last time we tried to build it up. I think I had this discussion earlier where I wanted to have more cav, but then I decided against it. But I think we have the money. Yeah, we're making a crazy amount of money. So I'm going to build up 4 cav. And then... And those are the right type of cav, right? I hope they are. Otherwise I just spent a lot of... Yeah, no, it used manpower, so it was the right type. So I can gain a stability cost modifier guy and prestige. Or I can gain a yearly prestige guy for 50% cheaper and 15 prestige for having the well-advised trait. Or I could just gain a bunch of money. I think this is better. So now we have basically 100 prestige, and we can actually change our yearly prestige guy for a level 3 yearly prestige guy. So we're going to make a crazy amount of admin points now. We have 7, -3, and 9. And we're focusing on military tech right now. It actually would be a good idea to get a higher military tech guy. But fort defense is just so awful, you know? You know, I think I'm just gonna redo it, you know? See if I can get a better level 2 or level 3 guy, because I'll spend the money on it. I just want, you know, I just want something that's worth spending money on. You know, discipline, army morale, morale of armies. See, yeah, I mean, discipline is just great, but right now I just need more military points so that I can get through this idea. And it's just because our king is terrible right now. We really want him to die so that Dauphine, the amazing 345, can take over and fix our country. So let's send 2 of these cav over to here. Let's send 2 of these cav over to here. And that should start to make these armies make more sense. Let's see what the combat width right now is to see what we should build to, like at a minimum. 24 is the combat width. And right now we have 21 in each army, so we should at least get 6 more infantry. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're out of manpower. Okay. Cool. I'm not even sure if we have any paper. We do have paper, so that's increased our trade and production value, which is nice. Honestly, I've never really understood how production works and how it relates to trade. I know that production just gives you money, but then what you produce also has to do with trade? Yeah, it's value of trade goods and local goods produced is 1.2. So I think the production actually has nothing to do... See, that's really why I want to destroy Tlemcen, is because they keep raiding our coasts. And I mean, I don't see why I deserve that. It's just not nice of them to do. Okay, let's at least get this guy full stacked up. So he needs to have 24 troops. And then we should be getting cannons sometime soon, too. We get cannons the next military tech. So I think we should probably... Military Tech 7 is super important, but I also have an idea group going on. Let's see, 592. So it'd be an 87. I think we should take that and then continue on with our idea group. I do have to say, I normally don't go for quality ideas. I normally go for offensive. Well, let's just do this, and we'll pay off the corruption, and we get a new cardinal, so now we make a crazy amount of papal influence per month. Yeah, each year we gain about 5.2 because we control 7 cardinals, and we're also Defender of the Faith. So yeah, we're just doing good all the way around. And then we just go to this, and we just pay for all of our corruption right away. And then it says we're going to lose a lot of money, and we will. But I mean, if you look at how quickly our corruption drops, then you'll see why I do it like this. So it's 0.5 now. Next month it's 0.41. So it's just like 10 months, so it's just like 180 ducats. And we would lose that much anyway, but now we're losing that much really quickly, so we don't see all of the other negative effects of having high corruption. You want to try to get rid of corruption as quickly as possible, because it's just not good to have, you know? And I mean, if you as long as you don't go into debt doing it, then really you should just have corruption being at like the highest possible value at all times, so that you don't feel the negative effects. Because look, even at this corruption, we get power costs are increased and our minimum autonomy is increased. It gives national unrest minus 0.02. I don't know why. I don't know if it normally affects unrest in that way. I guess it makes sense, sort of, like if you're corrupt, your citizens don't know that you're corrupt. I don't know. But let's see, we could take bonus cavalry cost. This is going to be kind of useless because we're not going to focus on colonizing, really. We're not going to do that, which is unfortunate, because that's like a whole trade group that's just that's a whole idea group that's just going to be like not utilized by us. But also it's just, you know, it's whatever, it's how it is. So we're not making money right now because we're paying for so much corruption, but we're making enough money normally that I think we'll at least start with 1 cannon in each troop, and I want to eventually make enough money to where we can get 5, or I think it's like 4 cannons in each troop, so that we can get the +2 on level 2 and 3 forts. I think that's how it works. I think 4 is +2. I forget how to check when you're not actively sieging something. But it'll be nice to get cannons. I think other countries probably already have 7, because we are taking basically everyone has 7. Except for us. So, yeah. By the way, when do these, 1503 and 1500. Okay, so we just need to attack. Yeah, I think the next war will be with England, Savoy, Portugal. Which, I mean, I always have this dream of just vassalizing Portugal, but it never seems to work out, because they always have just a little bit too much land, you know? Like, right now they probably have a lot too much, because, yeah, they have 180 because they have all of these colonies, and they probably have colonies down here. Yeah, you can see. But anyway, my timer just went off, just letting me know that I should end this video, so... yeah, we really didn't get much done this video, but we did some micromanaging, stuff like that. Built up our armies, and now we'll have enough we have enough manpower almost that we can go to war with some of our larger neighbors like England and Savoy, the most deadly of them all. Anyway, if you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how I'm doing so far in this video and what other campaigns you would like to see. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.